at how you can synchronize video from different angles. So let's say you recorded the same game from 2, 3, 4, or even 5, or however many your computer can handle angles. What you can do, you can find those videos. Here we have 2. Just drag them in, and we're going to drag another on top, and you'll be given a choice. Let's say you had 2 different games, you would choose serial. If you get the same game from different angles, you've got parallel. What that means, they're going to play side by side in parallel. So click parallel. There they are starting. And they've begun, and they're not in sync. So obviously this guy had to run from one end of the field, you can actually see him doing that, to the other end of the field to start the other camera. So they don't start at exactly the same time. So what do? What you can do is go to File, Edit Playback Sources. You could add other videos in there as well. You're going to go to Sync Videos. If you had a interior or even an exterior without a lot of wind, just the background from the crowd, the cars, the scores, the cheers is going to sync it up automatically without problem. In this case, however, one camera was facing into the wind, and very windy, and the other one was facing away from the wind and had none. So the soundtracks are very, very different, and they don't automatically synchronize, which probably would never happen in an interior setting unless you're in a booth or something with one of the cameras. But if you weren't in a normal circumstance, under normal circumstances, you just click Auto Sync All, and then click OK, and it'll work its magic. In this case, however, we're going to go to Manual Sync option. We're going to sync them all back to the first one. And we're going to click on Manual Sync, Synchronize. And what we can do is, once we've clicked that, we can locate 2 points that appear to be about the same. And so you can use the visual as well as the auditory. In this case, given the lot of wind, we can't really rely on the sound. So you're going to find an event that happens. In this case, I'm looking at a guy who's dribbling the ball there. We're going to put that at about 132. We're going to put this one at about 302. Let's see here. 302-ish. They should be just about in sync. You can see this guy here bouncing around. He's got the ball. He's running forward with it. That's pretty close to in sync right now. Obviously, we're from different camera angles, so it's hard to make sense of that. Here we see this guy in red walking forward. He's walking away from his camera. So we're pretty decently synced. We've got that. Now, if you've got 2 devices that record at the same speed, which most often is the case, then you're pretty much done. All you're going to do is click Save. If you want to fine-tune it a little bit, you want to tweak it, you're going to fine-tune marker A. And what you can do is, as that's playing, you can play a 5-second loop. And that'll let you watch the same parts over and over again, and you can see this person bouncing around, dancing. It's kind of hard to do out of both of your eyes. Let's make it a little bigger so you can see better. And let's try that again. Fine tune. Right click over marker A, fine tune marker A. Let's fine tune it right here. And what you can do is shift your offset a little bit. And this is going to go by the 5/100ths of a second, actually. So it's about a frame. And you can shift that. We have a 92-second delay. That means that one camera was running for 92 seconds approximately when the other camera was turned on. And you can see it's pretty much in sync, as you can, if you can follow the ball. Let me make it a little larger. We're ready to code the video. So at that point, what you can do is start your coding. So you got, player number 2 or a Smith or whatever you want to type in here, and you've got player number 14, and then give them a letter. Let's call this one 2 for T and F for 14, whatever you want to make it. Add some labels for everybody. You can adjust your view. Turn that off and get some more timelines there. We can also go to turn off the transcript. We can put our buttons on the side. So all the buttons that we make, these become pushable. So you can just click on them as well as use their hotkey, the C, D, E, whatever. So So that's what that looks like. That's how you synchronize things.